Well, welcome back everybody to another video, and I hope this sounds good. I got my new microphone today, got a Elgato Wavelink, and you'll also notice I did something off recording because this was going to take a long time to do, and I just didn't have the patience or energy to do it on recording because the amount of times that I messed up, as well as a bunch of other things. But it's a pretty easy way to get some levels, and pretty much for the most part, I have everything I need to do a little bit more with the mob grinding utils, but really this is right here is just going to be kind of like an AFK type thing where I can just kind of set up somewhere and just go with the flow. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to make sure I didn't drop the, I did drop the wrong spawner. Okay. So I'll kind of show you what I did here and how I got it to work the way I got it to work. That's a zombified piglet. I want to keep that dude. Who's on this side? It's a skeleton spawner. Let me actually get rid of one of these zombie spawners. Pretty much I want to be able to have a bunch of different things spawning in right here. And you'll kind of see, I got my zombie spawner back. It's pretty good on experience though. It's have, what I got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th one below that. And the reason why this is going to be beneficial is because it's going to give me wither bones and wither skull fragments. That'll be pretty useful for, you know. And I don't want to turn that down just yet because I'm not planning on staying here long term, like staying right here long term. So let's go ahead and go back over to the home base. It is still daytime. I still haven't chopped that sugarcane down. Don't worry about it. I'm actually curious how much sugarcane I'm going to get whenever I do that. But I'm curious, how many skull fragments does it take to make a wither skull? Take 9? It does take a whole 9. So now we have 2 wither skeleton skulls, which is good because we're absolutely not going to use it anytime soon. Yeah. So pretty much to kind of catch you guys up, I originally made 2 of these mob mashers because I was going to have separate areas, but I decided it would probably be a little bit easier to just make one or to just use one. So I do have one kind of sitting around. I had to make multiple of these singularity tanks. These are actually what you can pull your experience points in. I did make an experience drain singularity tank, which hasn't really done me any good other than before I got it how it is now. I made some tinted glass because what tinted glass does is it's designed to prevent light, and it's tough enough to withstand withers, which is really nice. I want to get a mob swab made real quick. Do I have any wool? I should have some wool in one of these ridiculously... Wait. Yeah, 1, 2. And then 1. I want to see if I can get a Enderman's... An Enderman's... that sounds stupid, but I want to see if I can get an Enderman's DNA to be able to do a little bit with the mob, with this bad boy right here, the entity spawner, because I'm not entirely sure how it works. But on top of making all that stuff, I did make an XP solidifier because that is how you have to get. That's how you get these solid experience blocks. There's a lot of other things that I've done, and there was a couple other things that I needed to do with basic experience bottles. I don't remember what they were, though. I'm going to look around for them real quick just to kind of see. And you can see this is kind of building up quite nicely. Still have to kill a bunch of skeletons, creepers, withers, and endermen. I have killed a whole whopping 7 of them. So I think we'll get there eventually. But pretty much we're not really doing anything with actual hostile neural networks. I'm not entirely sure, but the deep learner is one of the core components of HNN. Let's see. Once you make your first data module, which I assume is, which one of these is the data module? This one's the model framework. This one's the deep learner. Once you make your first data model, you'll need to level it up to be useful. Data models start out at first year faulty. You'll need, okay, interesting. That's cool. So So these right here are actually pretty useful. These are simulation chambers, the main entrance within HNN, which I think in the future, probably in a future video, I may dive deeper into the hostile neural networks because I'm curious about it, but I don't think I'm curious enough to want to go all out. But I did some more mining here to get some more diamond. I already have a diamond bag, I believe. Gold backpack, actually. I could make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can actually go ahead and upgrade this to diamond real quick. And that'll be a lot more storage space. Oh my goodness. That actually does give us 2 more of those. And let's see. It gave us 3 more diamonds. But on top of getting more diamonds, I was able to get, I think I actually have it over here. I was able to get some more aluminum, and I was able to get some more netherite, which is so beneficial having this thing right here, because this thing right here will save me so much time and effort. That gave me some hopper pots. That's cool. Curiously enough, I don't have any energy coming in. I'm actually out of coal. Wow, that is actually quite curious. Let me go get some more coal real quick. Coal is a pretty critical thing for the future of this series. So we're just gonna throw you in there. So I do have a lot of coal right there. I can go get some more coal. It shouldn't be that much of a problem. And really all I'm doing here is I'm just tossing the coal in here, and then that's kind of going through there. And this is pretty much powering up all of these just for whenever I decide to actually start using them. I'll use them eventually. I don't know what I'm doing with them. But yeah, no, the teleport pad is hit or miss. Going to the other biomes is pretty, or the mining dimension is pretty good and all, but it's pretty slow. Progress is slow over down there, and I did find a lot of useful stuff, such as I found the stuff that I needed for anything else in here that I could use. I found the stuff I needed for I'm gonna step away from that real quick. I found the stuff I needed for all the modium, but it was just very, very time consuming. So I feel like there's gonna be some it's just gonna take me some more time to really do that. This guy is stuck. It looks like he got pushed and that guy took his spot. That's cool. And there was a scroll fragment and some coal. I like that. So we'll just do this. Grab us some more experience. All right, cool. So we'll head back on up. It is about to be nighttime, but like I said, I'm curious. I want to try to find another Enderman and see if I can swab its DNA. I don't know how that's going to go. I feel like it's going to be dangerous. And honestly, I'm a little terrified to do it because Endermen are actually pretty daggum tough. I need to find my shield, whatever I did with it. Put it somewhere around here. I did find another pickaxe. But you can see I got a lot of stuff. During my exploration stages, and this is pretty much majority of this stuff is just stuff that I found from just over the course of the past couple of. Why do I have 37 hoppers? All my hoppers are in here. I'm so confused. Those are pretty much. That's all the stuff that I found either through the mob spawner, the mob spawner over there, or something along those lines. But anyway, not the point. So. The big factor that I want to deal with today, this is probably, it's going to be hit or miss. Couple things to note is I want to try to get a little bit better gear-wise, but I also do want to continue my potential of getting some, I know I don't need 64, but it doesn't hurt. That's not the right way. I do want to be able to get more netherite so I can get my gear upgraded. So let's do this. There we go. Okay, So now I think I should be able to upgrade the gear I'm currently... I don't think I can actually upgrade this gear that I'm currently wearing. I don't think introducing netherite to it is going to do anything for it. But doesn't hurt to try. No, it does not. Okay. It's fine. That means I will need to get more gear here. And you can see I have a crap ton more spawners. Most of them are zombie spawners. Yeah. So the one thing I really want is I want this right here. Because this right here, if I'm not mistaken, the enchantment library is a block that stores enchantments. Inserting a enchanted book will deposit it. Left click on a stored enchantment. Left clicking on a stored enchantment will extract one level of it. Shift clicking will extract the max level of it. So I can pretty much load pretty much all of these books that I have in here into the enchantment library. But there's a couple things that I need for that, and it's not going to be easy to get because I need to get ender chests, which means I need at least, what did that say? 4 ender chests. I need an enchanting table, which is, pretty, that would be actually really easy to make. But the ender chest is going to be obsidian surrounding 1 eye of ender. Now, obviously, eyes of ender is just a, which this right here actually confuses me. Why, like ender essence. Anyway, 1 ender pearl and blaze powder. So that's going to be 4 ender pearls and 4 blaze powders, which I have the blaze powder. But this right here is what really kind of sticks me out. I need sea shelf. The only way I can get sea shelf is by going underwater, getting a prismarine bricks, getting a pufferfish. I guess a regular bookshelf I think works if I'm not mistaken. Whatever, and then a water bottle, which that shouldn't be a problem. So we're gonna go ahead and throw that right there. But not only do I have to do that, I have to enchant it with the infusion, which means I have to, put it in here. And then what that does is that will allow us the opportunity to be able to make one of those. So there's an issue though. You'll notice there are a variety of different types of it. So you have infused deep shelf. Deep shelf is basically an infusion of hell shelf, which is nether bricks. Actually, I could probably go ahead and make this. Potion of regeneration and blaze rod. Why didn't I think of this? So you have hell shelf, sea shelf, deep shelf. What is deep shelf? Deep shelf is cracked deep slate tiles and books. How do I make that? Really? That's it? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Now, obviously, this might not work, so... But just give me a second. Just give me a second. Because I, for some odd reason, thought I had to have... Okay, so what do I do with... Oh, maybe I have to throw... maybe the... Okay, so what? Deep shelf. Okay, so... Deep shelf. So you'll notice right here also, and also needs 60 levels for that. So you'll notice that its Eterna is like significantly higher. It has 2.5 plus 2.5. Quanta is plus 5, and Arcanta is plus 5. So this is a different. These are different types of enchantments and everything. So I'm gonna figure out how to do this. So deep slate tiles. How do we get deep slate tiles? So I currently have just regular deep slate. Cobbled deep slate comes from, I assume, just I actually don't know. This is actually interesting for me. Something I haven't done before. So deep slate tiles, deep slate tiles. This doesn't help me. Cobbled deep slate, material stonework factory. Okay. Crusher takes deep slate tiles. Energized smelter, deep slate tiles. Chiseled deep slate, which I didn't even know you can chisel deep slate. Whatever. I have a chisel, but how do I get cobbled? Oh, I assume cobbled deep slate is... do I have any cobbled deep slate? I'm just going to try this and just to see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cobbled deep slate. Okay, so pretty much I've screwed myself over by using the, which I haven't at the same time because it shouldn't be a problem. So now I should be able to use my chisel with this, and this will give me what I need, which I wish it would tell me the name of it. Deep slate bricks. I just have to hover over it down here. Deep slate tiles. Okay. So then one of those. Wait a minute. What am I doing? It's cracked deep slate tiles. Okay. So I need 6 of these, right? That gives me cracked deep slate tile, right? Just making sure that's the right thing that comes out of here. Beautiful. Okay. So let me go grab some more deep slate. I put you right there. Okay. Haha. I probably have cobbled deep slate. I probably have cobbled deep slate somewhere. I do. It's fine though. It's fine. So we'll just do this right here, and then I'll move you down here, and then I'll do this, and then I think it was, which one was it? I've already forgotten. This is cool though. I do like the okay, which one was it again? I will find it. And I will remember which one it is, even though it won't really matter because, well, you know, deep slate brick. Wait a minute. I don't have 60 levels. That is a problem. But I now have 10 of those. Why? I don't know why I did that. Look, I'm still learning. The chisel is so freaking cool. I do love it. But I'm still learning, okay? So I need 60 levels, which means I need to let this thing down here run for quite some time. And then, of course, just stand here and let it run. But I will likely do that when I'm not getting my eardrums blown out, because that is loud. So we will put that on the back burner for right now. But I think that will be beneficial because it'll allow us to, and I'll kind of walk through the process here to see it, to make sure I'm doing it right for one, but for 2 other reasons. Actually, while we do that, I could probably go for the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could probably go for the 4 ender chests. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't need that. Whatever. All right. So now we got 4 ender. Eye of Ender. Eyes of Ender or Eye of Enders? Just do that. That's only going to be 2 that I can make right now, which is fine. Which is pretty cool because now I have an ender chest, and an ender chest is definitely going to be something that's going to be useful later on down the road. So we need to go find some more obsidian, and the best place to do that would be over here. I'll go to the Nether. No, I'm going to the Twilight Forest, because if we go the right direction, here, we'll find it eventually, or I'll find one eventually. Oh, there's a tree there. Just going to be circling around the Twilight Forest with no luck. Yeah, I bet you could have found all the nether, all the obsidian by now in the nether. Yeah, well, the nether's dangerous, okay? I don't want to be put in danger every second. All right? Deal with it. I do love this book, and I love the mana regen we have now. It's so nice. Those deer from that angle looked like illagers, and I was really confused how the illagers were in the Twilight Forest. The illagers come up and they're like, "Yeah, we're taking over the Twilight Forest now." Okay, have fun with that. So there is one right there, but I can't go in there just yet because that's the swamplands. But there's one right here too. So we're gonna do it from the top to the bottom. Boom. For one, so I can grab this, but also, how much is this going to take my diamond pickaxe down? That really did not take my diamond pickaxe as... I was really confused, like, wait a minute. The obsidian disappeared. It didn't come into my backpack, but it's probably because... Well, no, I have pickup. That's weird. Anyway, let's see. Oh, I don't have a magnet. That's right. Could probably make a magnet too, couldn't I? My, another big thing real quick while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna plop that right there. If we go back to mob, so me getting a Enderman, if I get the Enderman's DNA and I'm able to set it up in the entity spawner, I'm going to have to create an Ender inhibitor. This inhibits the teleportation entities up to 8 blocks away. It can be attached to the side of any solid block, which is pretty simple to make. Just glowstone dust, 2 iron, eye of ender, and then some redstone. But it just means we're going to have to continue looking for more Endermen as we kind of go through, because we are running low on ender pearls, which luckily I have, found a pretty decent amount in the course of my travels. But, Alright, so let's go ahead and let this block break, and then we'll head back to the homeworld, because we should have plenty enough to make the other 2, as well as have more left over for later. We have... Wow, that was a lot more. Alright, cool. So now we can teleport back home. We can go down here again. We can do this right here. Create those last 2. And then that would mean that we need to create... We have the 4 ender chests. Well, now we just need to create the enchantment table, which is 1 diamond, 2 books, and 4 obsidian. Which is not that difficult to do. Wait, 2 diamonds. Whoops. I didn't say I was smart. Okay, so now that's another thing, is we technically need... If I come over here real quick and show you, we technically need... Actually, how do I do that? Hold on. Deep shelf. Infusion enchanting. So you can see I need to have level 60, which I assume, as I'm looking at this, is this... I'm going to do some redecorating in here real quick. Because we have plenty of bookshelves. How many do we need again? We just need 4, right? So we just need 4. So we can put aside these 4. I'm going to put them down here. Put these guys down here and this guy down here. And then we're going to grab these, because these, I think, are really what make or break. So they're all Eterna. And if you go back over here to bookshelves, you hover over them. They each have like Eterna +1, Eterna +2. What is demonic? Demonic planks? What? What? Anyway, but some of these will have like, maybe none of them will. Huh. Interesting. Some of them should have a little bit more capability, but that's not the point. So really, I guess it's because I don't have anything in there. If I had something in there, yeah. You can see it brings up 15 out of 50. Current value 15, reactification 0%, total value 5% for the enchantment bonus for the Arcana. But doing this right here will allow us the opportunity to boost those numbers significantly. And that's kind of what we're aiming for here. But also for the idea that we are pretty much creating something that is, level capacity, 16, and also being able to store the enchantments, which this will be very beneficial. But we need to figure out how to get that enchantment, because you can see right there when I put it on, it's only 10, it's only 30. So I just have to figure out if I just got to get to level 30 or level 60. I mean, so I'm gonna throw all this stuff in here real quick, and then I'm gonna run back down to the run back down to my bed. That's important. I'm gonna run back down to the mob farm, and that's something that I'm likely gonna have to do over time, but that's pretty much what we're going to be working on over the next couple of videos, is rebuilding our enchantment stuff so that we can get better enchants, for one. But for two, I also want to start figuring out more about the tier systems. When you go into here, I want to see what I got to do to empty one, empty one, empty one. I assume if I wanted to do any upgrades for my armor, I would need to use the source I have out there. So if I click this and then right click it and then go to this one, I can actually, if I go let's just do tier 2 first. Actually, let's do this. Let's try this out just to see. So we're gonna grab some blaze rods. I think it's just blaze rods, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so let's just grab a bunch of blaze rods. We have enough for right now until we don't. Cool. So let's go see if increasing our armor to tier 2, or maybe even increasing it to tier 2, if that would be beneficial for us. So what we'll do here is, where did I put my robes? Hold on a minute. That's awkward. I left my robes in here. I know where I put them. They're right here. So we'll do 2, 4, 6, and we only need 8 of these. So we'll just hold on to them. I found my shield too, by the way. It was in that chest. I think it's just one at the top and one at the bottom. I don't think it really matters which ones I put them in. So we're just gonna try this. I'm gonna try with the feetsies first. So just to see what this gives us, if it changes the lookup or anything. So that does do tier 3. So let's look at this one. So this is tier 1, empty 1, mana region 2. Look at the plus mana, 30 plus, 1 plus. Okay, cool. Oops. So let's do this again. Keep my eyes around. I have a source gem in there that I didn't know. Wow, that actually did really a lot more than I thought it would. Yeah, we're absolutely going to continue increasing these as much as we can over the course of the next few videos so that we can get more stuff. I do want to try to get Vitality 3 or higher on my on at least one of the pieces of my robe, because I like having the vitality. Oh, look at that. Do you see how much my mana just went up? Wait a minute. my gosh. That is so cool. All right, let's go look at what tier 3 would give us. So tier 3 is, I don't have any chorus fruits. So I guess that's one thing I will need to find. But I don't think we can jump from tier 3. But, oh wait, did something grab vitality? Oh no, I'm getting, interesting. So when I take these off, you see how my hearts don't go down? That's interesting. Anyway. I assumed my hearts would go down. So we need to go find some chorus fruits, which I think we can probably do that pretty quickly. There's two sections of tier 4, which I think we'll look at. You have either the fire essence or the air essence, and it kind of depends on which way you want to take it. But tier 3, so let's look at chorus fruits here. So we need an apple and a generalized ender prediction, which is some endstone, which we can easily find endstone. Oh my goodness gracious! So we do need a simulation chamber for that. So that's absolutely going to be something that is going to take some time, more than likely, unless there's another way to get it. Let's see. Maybe this is, because you notice this one is magic armor upgrade R Navarre, and this one is magic armor upgrade R Elemental. But this one does have some other pieces to it. So we'll work towards that, but that helps out. And actually, I'm very curious now. So let's do this real quick, and let's throw our golden, or our other armor in there, and then I'm gonna throw this pickaxe. Actually, I'm gonna take this pickaxe with me, because I want to go look at something. Let's go to the mining dimension real quick. So the mining dimension is really freaking convenient. If you didn't see my last video of us getting here, or the last video of us getting here, this place is insane. Like, you can find, yeah, you see how like now I'm down to just orange hearts and 2 red hearts. So I need to do some enchanting on those, on these on this armor. That'll allow us to get hopefully vitality, and maybe I can also de-enchant these, because I think right now these are the only ones that have any enchantments on them, and it's only mana regen 2. So maybe I can find a enchantment that actually stacks a couple of them together. So let's see. I want to see something before we end, just to test. And I'm going to go down to deep slate, because deep slate's takes a little bit longer, unfortunately. So, and I don't know if you guys have noticed. I actually don't remember if I actually did this on recording or not. I think I did do something on recording and talked about it. And in the left-hand side, you'll see where it says 10K FE, T 60%, E off, and H on. That is our jetpack. And we can toggle that on and off pretty much however we want. But now we're down at deep slate. Let's see. That is okay. So we'll let my mana regen, because I actually want to know the extents of it. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. So pretty much the same, about 5. So we still need to get a little bit more mana regen, and I think that will come with time. But I want to go take a look at this. Oh, excuse me. So I might end up having to enchant stuff and then take the stuff off. So that's fine though. We will we'll work towards that, and I think it'll be a lot more convenient whenever we can get our enchantment library. But alas, I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh goodness gracious. Oh boy. Anyway, so yeah, thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will I'll continue kind of, popping up whatever I can, and I'm gonna stand here for a little bit, let that let that bad boy, let this beast of a thing kind of do its own thing here. Because you can see, like, it's getting some experience there. We're getting, ooh. Snap those real quick. Anyway, stop getting distracted. All right, cool. So thank you guys again so very much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Later, everybody.